All right, today we're going to unpack a truly modern epic. This is the story of a hero whose power was, well, pretty unconventional. A power that didn't come from some cosmic ray or a magic ring, but from, his own gut. So this whole story, it really makes you rethink what a hero even is, right? It asks us to seriously consider the, let's call it strategic importance of pure intestinal fortitude. Okay, so let's get into it. Every legend has a beginning, right? Well, this one doesn't start with a bang or some triumphant roar. Nope. It starts with a nervous rumble. So get this picture in your head. On one side, you've got this villain, a guy whose foul aura is so bad it's literally bending trees. And on the other side, our hero, just some forgotten guy on a park bench, and his biggest enemy at that moment is his own churning stomach. Talk about an underdog. And this is the exact moment everything changes. The villain's laughing, totally clueless. But our guy? He's not even listening to the villain. He's listening to his gut, which, just armed itself like a loaded gun. That fear, it's about to become pure fuel. Wow, you can't even call this a fight. It was like a force of nature. First, this cosmic spark lights up the sky. Then, boom, a massive shockwave just tears through the dark. And that's it. Victory. The villain gets launched past the edge of space. Incredible. And just like that, in a flash, the world had a new champion. A hero who proved, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that sometimes salvation comes from the, most unlikely of places. But, saving the city, that was just the beginning. The universe itself started to take notice. And believe me, our hero's unique power was about to be tested on a whole new cosmic scale. And the way things escalated is honestly just comical. Think about it. The whole thing kicks off with a quiet night on the couch, maybe some beans. And where does it end? With an entire alien armada being sent packing by a single heroic blast right to the face. Just stop and think about the sheer, baffling power we're talking about here. He didn't just blow them away. No, he fundamentally changed the air they were breathing. They took off so fast, they literally bent the laws of space just to get away from him. That's next level. You know the saying, with great power comes great responsibility? Well, in this case, with great power comes a really unique kind of pressure. He wasn't just a hero anymore. Oh no. He was a strategic asset. And suddenly, everyone wanted a piece of him. You've got scientists wanting to study his emissions. You've got politicians who want to bottle it up and weaponize it. The very power that saved the world, it basically made him a prisoner in his own body. He was terrified that one wrong sneeze could just wipe an entire state off the map. So right when he's at his absolute lowest, dealing with all this pressure, of course a new challenger shows up. And this guy is fighting fire with fire, or maybe more like stink with stink. This was it. This was the moment our hero had to prove he wasn't just a one-hit wonder. And guess what? He did it. He did it again. In this incredible moment of pure focus, he unleashes what they call the second wind. He beats the bad guy and proves to the whole world, and more importantly to himself, that he was, for sure, the real deal. But, as we know, every epic has its tragedy. And for a hero who was literally defined by his thunderous power, you have to imagine the greatest tragedy of all was just silence. That source of his power, that internal storm that saved the entire planet, it just went quiet. In his own heartbreaking words, his stomach was quiet like it don't love me no more. Whew. And the world he saved? Oh, they turned on him so fast it would make your head spin. Instantly. The media starts calling him a failure. Kids are tearing down his posters. Even the mayor gets his statue removed, saying, and I'm quoting here, "A hero with no gas ain't a hero we can spare." Just brutal. His fall from grace was just absolute. This world-shaking force of nature was suddenly reduced to nothing more than a faint, powerless rumble. It's like a giant firework that just fizzles out right before the big explosion. All that potential, just gone. So all of this brings us to the final, really uncertain chapter of this whole ballad. Once the power is gone, once the glory has all faded away, what's actually left of the hero? He's completely stripped of his abilities, and now he has to face the ultimate identity crisis. That question we all ask ourselves sometimes. Was I ever really special, or was I just a lucky guy? And yet, even in all that silence, something new starts to emerge. It's just a whisper of hope, but it suggests that maybe this fall isn't the end. Maybe it's a different kind of beginning. The idea that even legends have to fall before they can truly rise again, in peace. And that's where this incredible story leaves us, hanging. We're left to wonder, is this great silence really the end? Just a fade to black? Or, and this is the big question, is it just the quiet before the storm? The deep breath a hero takes right before unleashing the greatest gust of all?